In 1996, Casio released the CTK-520L. It is a 61-key musical keyboard available in English and Japanese models. The only difference between them is that 5 songs each are exclusive to their respective regions. It features the multifunction display showing which tone, rhythm, or song is selected at a glance, and the key lighting system so it can teach how to play songs or can light the keys that are being pressed up to 4 lights at a time. If key lighting is not desired in the moment, it can be disabled at any time by pressing tone and part select together. The keyboard offers 100 tones, 50 rhythms, and 40 song bank, which are selected with a 5x2 number pad. It can be powered with a 9-volt center negative power supply or 6 AA-sized batteries. It uses the A² Basics sound source. The polyphony is 12, but on some tones, most commonly the ones that are chorused or layered, the polyphony is 6. When powered on, it starts in the normal mode. The normal mode allows the tone, rhythm, and tempo to be manually selected for custom melody play. To tune the keyboard, press tone and song bank together, then use the tempo buttons to change the value. Holding down one of the tempo buttons will scroll. Alternatively, the number pad may be used to enter positive numbers only. It can be tuned between -50 and 50 steps. To transpose the keyboard, press tone and rhythm together. It can be transposed between -6 and 5 steps. To set the tempo, press one of the tempo buttons while on the main screen. It can be set between 40 and 255 beats per minute. Pressing both tempo buttons will set the tempo to the rhythm's default. The keyboard has 3 modes of custom play. The normal mode allows the whole keyboard to be used for melody play with no chords. Casio chord is an easy-to-play accompaniment system where a certain number of keys is pressed to change the chord instead of having to press each component note. The fingered mode allows chords to be played the standard way. The accompaniment keyboard has an 18-key range. The other operating mode is songbank mode, which is entered by pressing the songbank button or one of the 3 step lesson buttons. Pressing the start or stop button will begin or terminate playback of the song normally. The first 28 songs are accompaniment songs. It uses a rhythm and a few additional channels to create a full composition. The first 18 keys are reserved for showing what chord it's using for the rhythm, and the rest of the keys are used for the main melody. The last 12 songs are two-hand songs. The entire song only uses one channel and multiple keys can be pressed. All of the keys can be used for the melody. The tone of only the accompaniment songs can be changed. Attempting to change the tone of a two-hand song will cause it to instantly reset the tone back to the song's default. One of the main features of the song bank is the 3-step lesson feature, an interactive learning system for the song bank. Step 1. Master the timing. Pressing any key or one of the 1-key play buttons will play the correct note or notes. Pressing multiple keys, up to 4 at a time, will advance that many steps. Step 2. Master the melody. The correct notes must be pressed to continue. Step 3. Play at normal speed. The song will play normally without the main melody or part so that the correct notes can be pressed to put it back in. If practice at a different rate is necessary, the tempo buttons can be used. To toggle between the right and left hand parts of a two-hand tune, press part select. The keyboard will indicate which part is selected. Exiting songbank mode requires the songbank button to be pressed while the song number is displayed. The rhythm button will not exit songbank mode. Pressing demo will play all songs consecutively. A different song can be chosen, but the tone cannot be changed. Any key that is pressed uses the tone that was set before demo was activated. Stopping the demo will exit to the normal mode. The volume control affects the quality of the tones being played when it is set below 3. On volume 2, the bass drum noticeably gets louder than the rest of the tones. On volume 1, several tones are louder than others. The keyboard can also be muted. If the keyboard is left on and nothing is done to it for 6 minutes on batteries, it powers off. With an AC adapter, it goes into power on alert mode where it lights keys to indicate that it is on. All of the settings are reset after this point, so if disabling this feature is desired, the tone button should be held down while powering it on. To enter diagnostics, hold down 0 and start while turning on the unit. You should see 3 stars on the display. To test the mode switch, move the switch up and down and check to make sure that the correct number is displayed for each mode. 1 for normal, 2 for Casio chord, and 3 for fingered. To test the control panel, press 0, then press these buttons in the following order. To test the ROM checksum, press 2. You should get the OK screen. To test the sound, press 4. This will play a tone at minimum volume. Press 5. This will play a tone at medium volume. Press 6. This will play a tone at maximum volume. Press 7. This will play a tone on the left speaker at maximum volume. Press 8. This will play a tone on the right speaker at maximum volume. To test the MIDI, press 9. The unit does not support MIDI out of the box, but a custom circuit can be made and used to enable such functionality. This test will confirm if it works. You must have connected a MIDI cable from the circuit to itself for the test to pass. To test the LEDs, press tone. To test the keys, press rhythm and then press each key. To test the AC adapter detection test, make sure that there are good batteries installed in the unit, then unplug the DC jack from the back of the unit. Press Song Bank. You should see zeros on the screen. Plug the DC jack back into the unit. Press Song Bank. You should see ones on the screen. To test the software power off function, press Part Select. The unit should turn off. The diagnostics are complete. B over C is treated as a valid user chord. Percussion that fades out fades weirdly. The chorus effects and the sound effect tones can sometimes desynchronize.